What would you be Olympic champion at?
What would yours be?
Mine would be 24-hour news watching.
Oh, you're really good at that?
Do you know what? I'm really good at it, and for two reasons. One, I watch a lot of it, so I'm good at it in that way. And two, whenever I watch it, something exciting happens. I was in a field a while ago, and we were having a barbecue, and there was like a load of guys. We played cricket all day, and I said, I'm just going to go pop inside, and I couldn't resist it. Boom, Sky News, see what's happening, Raoul Moat. 5 minutes in, bam, the gun goes off. During the election, I was tuned in when Alistair Campbell had a go at Adam Bolton.
That was wicked.
But I get to see all the good things which happen on 24-hour news, which would make me probably a gold medal winner for Britain.
So how long could you go non-stop in, like, one session of watching 24-hour news?
I've done... I seriously, during the elections, was on it for 12 hours.
That's amazing. Really?
What I'm not sure about is whether I'm lucky tuning in and it's live, or I'm kind of all-powerful and they
like
wait
a Truman
for me
show.
to tune,
Sort of.
They wait for me to tune in,
yeah.
and then stuff happens.
Yeah, maybe that's what... I think it's that. I think it's definitely 100%, this is the law now, that when you tune in, stuff happens in the law and in the world.
Which is why I'm a gold medalist.
People ought to warn the Prime Minister, sir, you should know that Tim Lovejoy is about to watch Sky News. Something will happen.
Yeah. Any minute now,
stay away from snipers.
Yeah. Let's go over to Rufus Hound. Rufus.
I can eat a shitload of Weetabix.
Box. For 26, I handily have Weetabix in my flat.
A box of Weetabix.
A lot of it. So that bowl is already full with Weetabix and milk.
Right.
So
If you've left that a while, that has welded onto the bowl, I promise you. That Weetabix, you cannot get that off the bowl.
That's got a little... I'm quite specific about my Weetabix, to be honest.
We'll go on to the next...
That is slightly too much milk.
Is it? Well, look,
another... Yeah.
Put another one in, soak it up.
Yeah, that's what we've just done, Charlie.
So I do apologise.
Well,
you're not very good at this so far. Get eating and I'll keep lobbing some more.
Listen, right? What would you say to Linford Christie? Yeah? This is my Olympics opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Just so I haven't got my foot in the blocks just yet doesn't mean I'm not going to win this
By the way, this
sprint.
is in the blocks. We haven't fired the pistol.
To be honest, I have a very specific way of eating them.
Oh. There's a lot of rules suddenly. First of all, it was I can eat a shitload of Weetabix. Now it's I can't really eat this much milk.
Okay. I can do the hurdles. Well, put this blindfold on. That's not really how I do the hurdles.
Right.
Do the hurdles!
That would be good. Blindfolded hurdles.
So Rufus has started eating the Weetabix. Mine, I think that I am the best in the world at looking at bright lights. I have this... That's right, you heard me.
Come on.
I have this compulsion to look at bright lights. Oh, there's one there. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I don't know where it comes from. I'm kind of addicted to it. No. But I like this lamp here. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'll turn this on. Ready?
Oh, good.
I don't know how long I could stare into it for.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first-class Weetabix eater we're eating here.
This is going really well.
Here he is, going in for his second helping this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, is his 10th Weetabix.
Double figures.
Get in there, get over there. Thank you. Have a seat. You continue to eat.
That's a lot of Weetabix, mate.
It's a lot of Weetabix.
Charlie, what would be your Olympic sport?
I am absolutely brilliant at grabbers on a pier or a seafront.
OK.
Like grabbers that you like, feel it, pulling it back. I am brilliant at that. I will win. I'll put in £1 and I'll win twice.
Are you sure it's a skill?
Guaranteed. Yeah. It's a skill. It's from living... Oh, good.
Oh, my God, that's the door. I hope that's not a grabber lost on its way to the arcade.
Bring it on. I hope it's the right sort of grabber.
He knows his grabbers.
To be honest, this is disappointing because this isn't the sort of grabber I'm used to. But I'll have a go at it.
Get a bloody grabber over to my flat, and he's
this isn't a grabber, but we'll have a go at this. This is like a sort of steam engine toy. But there we are. We're off. You can't even control it. Is the major issue? Look. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's like from the Blitz or something. Hold on. What have we got? It's feeling it. It's got some. Ladies and gentlemen! Ladies and gentlemen! Oh!
Oh.
Shit! This isn't a proper grabber, but I got it, didn't I? I got it then. Let's have another go.
Let's just check in with Rufus. Rufus, how many Weetabix have you had so far?
Hold on, here it comes. Grabbing it up.
I'm
for the
pretty
ladies.
into this.
This is for the ladies.
Oh, no, the other way.
Come on, grab it, grab it.
I can't remember. I don't know how many was in the last
Grab
one.
it.
But there are 4 left.
I think you're at when you eat that, you're at 10.
Grabbing it up. Ooh, ooh, its feet. Ooh. Oh, come on, it's that dog. It wants that dog. Look! Look at the clamp it's got on it. Oh, you've got... Yes! Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Really overly excited. Truly delighted about a small shit dog.
You've taken far too long to eat that Weetabix. It's skillless anyway. So the medal, ladies and gentlemen, is going to Charlie Baker.
Yes, thank you.
Greatest sporting moment, Russell Kane.
Oh, well, I have no sports skills at all, and all sports virtually makes me break out in eczema. I hate it so much. And I've only got one glory, and it was preceded the day before with our gym induction, which had been the most humiliating thing. Like, my dad's a semi-professional bodybuilder, so Joe Weider's bodybuilding system, gym built at the end of the garden, 3 sets of 10, drummed into me from day one, which is why I've rebelliously grown up into a twig with hair on. And tricep extensions. So I was the only person who knew the equipment in the gym, right? So I'm showing off tricep extensions, calf raises and all of that. And I couldn't get the attention of beautiful women ever, my whole school life. So I was doing a tricep extension on the corner of a bench, so the teacher and all the girls were focused on me for once. But what I didn't realise was, where I had the shorts on, every time I did a rep of the tricep extension, one of my testicles was squeezing out. You know, like one of those trolls you buy on holiday and you squeeze it and the eyes go like that. Right. So I was coming off the back of that, and the next day, it's our first basketball lesson. To us, it was, I'd never seen a basketball, never held it, and I was already getting humiliated from the day before. First lesson, first word. Has anyone ever thrown a basketball? No, Russell? And I was went like that. Threw the basketball straight through the hoop on my first lesson. That's the only thing I ever achieved in 5 years of sporting education.
Well done. Russell, we're going to give you a chance to recreate your big moment anyway.
Oh, no,
We've got, this is a small ball, but the net is also to scale. So it's about right. Reg, you can play, can't you? You're quite good. Can we give him a lesson?
Reg, can you play basketball?
Yes. But, I mean, you do realise that this is not basketball.
This is going to look like a golf ball in Reggie's hand.
Right, Russell, come and stand here. Reginald.
Look at my shoes, they're so made for basketball.
Reginald, before he plays a shot, any initial thoughts on his body language and how he's approaching this particular shot?
I'm going to assume that I've become the resident basketball expert because I'm tall. Yeah, his form looks fine. I think the basic premise, yeah.
All right, here we go.
3 points if I do it from
Here we go.
Sure, yeah.
We've got a drum roll. Do it, lad.
Random.
Come on.
Reg, give me some tip. What am I doing wrong? Am I throwing it too high?
You need to flex your wrist.
What about my...
Think of a gay man saying absolutely not. No.
OK. That's a good tip. That's brilliant.
Drum roll, drum roll.
You got the moment.
I went back in.
Let's have another look at that. It's a slow-mo. Here it is in slow motion.
Do you see the testosterone kick in there?
Now you get the point of sports.
I've got it.
Reginald, you're a big basketball fan, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm more of a baseball fan.
Rounders.
Rounders. Yeah. I like it about as much as I like soccer. Yeah, hurt, don't it? Best baseball moment. My favorite baseball player is a guy named, you probably never heard of him, named Greg Maddux. I went to see the Atlanta Braves, his team, play in '97. And I get to the stadium, I get to my seat, and there was this big, fat, rednecky, just Dukes of Hazzard hat-wearing dude sitting in the seat that I was supposed to be sitting in. And he glared at me, and I glared at him. But I remembered to think, he may not be racist. He might just be an asshole. So we sat next to each other, and it was tense, we were making very sure not to touch each other, bump each other. Anyway, Greg Maddux is pitching, and he throws a ball, and the batter clocks it like, pow, knocks it to center field. And as soon as the batter hit it, as soon as the sound reverberated around the stadium, you could hear Greg Maddux go, fuck! And it just reverberated around the stadium. And the fat racist dude, he looked at me and he said, Greg Maddux still cares. I said, he do, baby. And then we hugged each other. And we was cool after that.
Yeah. Did you know that baseball is based on cricket? That baseball ripped off cricket?
What?
Really?
It's true, man.
Okay, all right. It's just to make Britain feel good. So no. Sure. All right.
I think it definitely improved cricket. Come on.
Yeah. Americans used to play cricket. They were better at it than us.
Were they?
And they've got bored with it and invented baseball, which is cricket except interesting.
They can go, 5 days and not have a winner?
Yeah.
Man, that's like having sex all day and nobody comes. I mean, it's just...
It's tantric baseball. I was at the Oval, and we played Australia, and we won the Ashes, and it was the biggest thing for 150 years. Since they invented baseball, basically, and it was so exciting that I started to drink, and I just drank, and it wasn't. I was uptight,
Yeah.
And in order to help me relax, I just started to drink. And by the time England won the Ashes for the first time in like a billion years, and they were carrying the thing, I was in A&E having my stomach pumped.
Were you?
And I never even saw what happened. And they show the highlights now. And they show this moment, and Kevin Peterson, who you won't have heard of, getting some runs, and we won. And in the background, you can see this ambulance going down the...
My sporting moment is this is my greatest one, but also a sort of confessional. I was 13. No, I was 12. I was at school. And I wasn't very good at sport, and I was made to be in the rugby team, and it was like open day, parents' day, and all the parents were there watching. And there was a kid in my class, and a really sweet lad, but he got basically a withered arm and a limp. And so obviously didn't put him in the team. And the captain, quite sweet, brought him on, right? Brought him on, just and there, so we're playing, there's now like a minute left, and everyone just leaves the field clear for him, and he's passed the ball, and he's running towards the try line, and I would imagine, it's kind of a sort of Chariots of Fire moment. With his one good arm, he's got the ball and he's hobbling along there. But then in my head, I heard the words of the captain, the words he'd been shouting at me all term,
Richard.
Which are, Bacon, you need to tackle. You've never tackled anyone, and it's not good enough. And they went round and round. You've never tackled anyone. You've never tackled anyone.
And you was looking at this while registering those words.
Yeah.
Just looking.
Yeah.
I had a situation like that, man. I remember this was years ago, I was sitting with my girlfriend, and we was drinking wine and stuff. We was both a little drunk late at night. And you know how when you think you're thinking something, but then you say it.
Yeah.
And I thought what I was thinking was, I would really fuck the hell out of Janet Jackson. But apparently I said that. And I know that I said it because at first I was like, hey, that wine bottle is in the middle of the... Oh, shit!
Well, mine was, the words are going around, I didn't say them, but I acted upon them.
Just to be clear, is the captain actually ordering you at this point, or are you just...
No, all season he's been having a go at me for never tackling. And then I broke free from the pack, and he's just about to get to the try line, and everyone's kind of cheering, and I got there, and Russell, I took him down.
That is dark, mate. You did that in front of his parents?
Yeah.
That's evil, though. I think a boo is in order.
And you've gone on to a fantastic media career, and he probably somewhere broken and destroyed, because that was his moment.
Reg, I have a little bit of justice. I don't know if Richard knows about this. From my seat, I'm going to do a little pass to you on the crash mat, which we've got ready before you say it's not safe. Well, it's not safe, but... And guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to tackle you. I'm going to use one of these 4 burly lads to bring you down.
So it's just one... So one of you... 2 of you... 2 of you?
2 of us. 1 or 2? 2.
Have you seen the size of you?
He's got an upper body and a lower body. We need to break both of it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Up we get, guys.
3, 2, 1, go! Pass. Taken!
Oh, my hand! Oh, we'll be back after this break. And Murray, What would you like to talk about next?
Well, the thing is I'm not really a sports fan. You can put me in front of a football match and I find it mind-numbingly tedious. So what would you do to a sport, this is my question, to make it more interesting, to liven it up?
OK, interesting. What would you do, Al?
Well, Formula 1, I'm a fan of Formula 1. I think what would liven that up is when they come in for the pit stop, they have to... So I can relate to it, because one of the things I like about Formula 1 is people driving, which I can kind of do. I can't kick balls or hit balls, bad at it, but I can drive. So what I think they should do is when they pull in for pit stop, they've got to get a meal deal. Yeah. And they're given £3, and whoever comes away with the best meal deal on the pit stop, that goes towards their points at the end of the tournament. So you know, if there's any doubt about draws or anything, who did the best on the meal deal?
I've always thought with the marathon it would spice things up if they had to pay for their drinks.
Chris, what's yours?
I hate football. I can't stand it. I used to pretend I liked it. And, it makes it worse when all the women clap. I'll be honest, it makes it worse on myself. I know I'm not a real man. All the women going, yeah, you're right, he never turns it off, the twat. I hate it, so I do, and I think they should hand out, like, just instead of red cards or yellow cards, the red card and the yellow card should be on a rotation with a P45 and the death penalty. Yeah. Just on a rotation, you know, like, just like, so, oh, you've spat at the ref, oh, just a yellow this time, oh, they go in a bag. But then, like, you've took your top up celebrating, you're getting gassed. Sorry, mate.
How about if everyone in the stadium could just join in?
Yeah, yeah, and they should, when they do their legs, if you, like, break your leg or they hurt their leg, someone should just come on and put them down, like, with a horse. Amazing.
That is good.
Yeah, really good, yeah.
Tim Key.
I watched the tennis, and the thing about the ladies' tennis is there are bits and pieces in it which I've really enjoyed. Like, back in the day, I always enjoyed Graf and Sabatini, because you knew where you were. Like, Graf and Sabatini were there doing their thing, then afterwards Henan and Cloisters. Now, it's very difficult to get a handle on. You know, the Williams sisters are there, but they don't always compete. And so you just end up with these people who you don't know who they are. So, and after they sort of go up and down the rankings, and you can't get a handle on... You don't have 4 people who are ideal. And I really like Federer's wife. She's fine. Because you see her every tournament, she's just always there. So what I would do is ditch the women and just have the men's wives playing a tournament.
Yeah. Although that would definitely give an advantage to Andre Agassi's wife.
That would give an advantage.
Because that would be Steffi Graf.
But it wouldn't, because the rule I would have is that basically Federer's wife plays against Federer's first-round opponent's wife in the first round. Whoever progresses out of the men, Federer or this other guy, best out of the women as well. So effectively, the female matches are just exhibition games. And... and actually, I'm uncomfortable talking about it because I don't think I fully believe in it.
I actually think...
For me, it all depends what noises they're making, because the female tennis, I sometimes have to put it on mute because it sounds like I'm killing someone in my flat.
The noises are weird. Is it Azarenka this year? She sounded like a cheap firework rocket every time she kind of hit the ball. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for your tweets in the audience. How would you improve a sport? This is Andrew Cheek. The managers of each side in football should be given tranquiliser guns and 3 darts that they can tactically use at any point in the season. That is an excellent idea, and I sincerely hope that you work for the FA. And Boy Winkles says, stop. Losers of any game have to do something really disgusting, like give a horse a blowy.
What would you win an Olympic gold medal for?
Because Amir Khan, you won a silver medal. I don't quite understand about the Olympics and fighting. Is you can't now, because we've got the London Olympics coming up, but you can't take part, can you?
Once you turn professional, you're in the paid ranks, you can't go back into the amateurs.
Because
I think it's the only one. It's one of the only sports that doesn't let professionals in the Olympics.
I don't understand that, because, yeah, if you're a professional tennis player, you can play, and the footballers can play.
That's right, and...
that seems like a crazy rule to me.
It is.
You fighting in the London Olympics?
That would have been brilliant.
You reckon if you could have a go...
I'll go for the gold medal.
And you would win it, Amir.
Oh, definitely. This time I would win it.
And we all know that you would win it. Holly, what about yourself?
I want to be one of those badass ping-pong players. You know guys who stand like 3 or 4 miles away from the back of the thing and they're like playing like tennis. I want to be able to walk into any youth club in the country and kick anyone's ass.
The question is this, can you actually play?
No.
Right.
Go in for all that like psyching out at the beginning.
Oh yeah, it happens a lot in boxing. I mean, you do head-to-head and you have to smell his...
Wear the old dressing gown.
You have to smell the smelly breath he has.
The smelly breath.
That's like sometimes they try to push the heads onto you and show that they're the bigger
Show me how
person.
it's done. Show me how it's done.
Yeah, I'll show you. Right, we're here now, yeah?
Watch me, I'm going to expand my chest.
I have to get my tiptoes down.
I can't do pizza, right?
Is it? You feel that tension then?
Yeah, I completely felt the tension.
Yeah,
I can't.
I can smell the tension.
Yeah. Tom, you gold medal. What could you win it at?
I think it would be the gymnastics floor. I like the stick and the ribbon. Okay, this is it, right? Come on, right? You can really give that a full... Because I did dance. I'm nimble. I might not look it, but I am properly nimble. My forward roll is second to none. That is 10 every time. That's it.
Come on, man up.
Who am I? Sorry.
Just do the bloody roll.
Right. Well, there'll be a music on, and they always start in the corner. They always do that little thing. And then what I do is a lot of that. Swivel, twist, and then...
I think it's fair to say this audience are fairly easily impressed.
Oh, that was...
Today we've done hide and seek and roly-poly. The least mature place I've ever been.
Welcome to the Beer and Pizza Club. Thank you very much, Tom. My gold medal would be for my resting heart rate, right? I had it checked recently, and I've got a really low resting heart rate. So I'm
that good?
It's just great, you know. It's like my blood just like canters, just like ambles around my body. It's just like my blood is on holiday in Jamaica. It's just like chilling out. Whereas yours will be going 20 to the dozen, Tom.
Mine's pumping quite hard, but I didn't warm up before that routine, so...
Mine, when I had it checked, it was really pretty low. It was 45, and I think the average in a man is like maybe 60 or 70. Amir, do you know what yours is?
I think it's gone down to about 43.
So it's nearly the same as mine. That's I'm like professional / Olympic athlete.
We need our heart rate to go high. We need to hit like 180 when we're training, but then we have that minute rest in the corner. We need to have it come down so quickly so we can go back into that next round and have a...
But you've got that because you're already fit. You would not believe some of the crap I put in my body.
Yeah, but you've got the same heart rate.
Yeah, well, Amir and I, we got ourselves tested just before the show, and we don't know the results. The results are in a special gold envelope that I'll open in a moment, but Amir came into my dressing room and Simon joined us and monitored our heart rate for us. So here we go, this is myself and Amir in my dress. Look, that looks like... that looks like a weigh-in before Amir Khan's easiest ever fight. Look, I'm taking it really seriously. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is bollocks. That is bollocks. Me, 71, Amir, 55.
My question is, what is the most pointless sport?
What's the most pointless sport?
The one I really loathe is those ones, you know?
Shot put.
The shot put.
The shot put.
People spend their life training to do that. That doesn't inspire me. That depresses me. Obviously, when the Olympics was, you know, amateur and stuff like that. But, you know, everybody wants to get their country up the medal table. Somebody will dedicate their life to that now. Back in the day, you're right, it would have been, hello, I'm an ornithologist, and on the side, I do the shot put for Great Britain. But now, it's somebody's life is devoted to...
Mark Wright from the Anyways Essex, which I believe is your full name. What do you think is the most pointless sport?
I'm going to go with croquet.
OK, so not croquet. Croquet's pointless, Mark. Explain why croquet is pointless.
It just is. It's just effortless, and I just think it's shocking. If you're going to play something with a stick and balls, play golf.
Yeah.
No, croquet is a wonderful sport because it's one of those sports where you do drunk. It is an afternoon, some pims on the lawn. Anyone for croquet? You know what I mean?
Tom, what's yours?
Mine is synchronized swimming, man.
Synchronized swimming?
Yeah, man.
Why, Tom? Why?
I just think that was an accident that somebody turned into a sport, man. Just two guys in a pool going, I can't believe we did that the same. Somebody's got to judge us today. Here, you put your arm up and I'll put my arm up. That'll be really great. Hey, let's do this in the shallow end where it's even easier.
Mark, right? Mark?
Good sports are normally, if you ask me, challenging. Like the croquet is not very challenging.
Oh, I have a problem with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's sexist. Did you know that? It's a sexist Olympic sport.
Why?
It is women's only.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no man wants to do that.
I think there's lots of guys that'd like to do that.
My most pointless sport is football.
I'm sorry, did you say football?
Yeah, sorry, Andrew. Yes, sorry, thank you.
What is it about the world's greatest sport that you don't appreciate?
Well, because I think it's a story with no end. It's the same reason I don't really watch soap operas either. So your team, right, wins the... hello there, Roxanne Pallet, formerly of Emmerdale. Look, say your big team wins the big trophy of all, the Champions League, right?
Yes.
To me, that would be like, that's the big moment. We've been working towards this. It's over. And all that happens is, the next day, back page, there'll be some speculation that the manager's going to leave. Right. It just never ends. Football started 150 years before you were born, and it'll carry on long after you're dead. And the players don't care that much about the team, and the manager doesn't, and they'll go somewhere else if you offer them a lot of money. You're just supporting a name. And it's pointless and long.
Well, it's 90 minutes.
If there was no football, where would these drunk hooligans go to burn shit down? It is like a soap opera, Roxanne. We enjoy it because, man, it makes us angry. It gives us emotion. I mean, we just had the Stanley Cup, which is probably your Canadians' version of soccer. Yeah. Except played on ice and had nothing to do with football. Our team in Vancouver lost, and we burnt down the city. That's how much fun we were having.
I'll tell you what I did watch. I did watch recently, and I was very pleasantly surprised. The Women's World Cup. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, compared to the men's football, the women's football, there's very little acting like a big girl. Genuinely, you don't... Anytime there was a tackle, there was nobody rolling around on the floor, there was no fannying around. These women act like real men.
Anyone else got any thoughts on the most pointless sport?
Cricket. Tennis. Ping pong.
They're working their way through all sports.
Yes.
There is no pointless sport.
OK, thank you, sir. Thank you there. That's a good answer. What's your name?
Daniel.
Why is there no pointless sport?
With every sport, there's something exciting.
Including the shot put down?
Yeah, everything. There's always something to look at. There's always something, like, challenging. Could you do every single sport? You couldn't, could you?
No, of course not.
Every sport is a technique sort of thing.
What about lawn bowls?
Yeah, even that's a technique. How could you do lawn bowls?
I reckon I probably could. Daniel, you can pick the winner if you like from the four of us.
I've got to agree with Mark, croquet.
Croquet, Mark, you're the winner.